Next week on Coronation Street promises a whirlwind of emotional turmoil, rising tensions, and unexpected confrontations as several of Weatherfield's most complicated relationships hit breaking point. From Carla's heartbreaking split with Lisa to Theo's increasingly obsessive behavior, the week unfolds with dramatic twists that push characters to their limits. Meanwhile, illness, lies, and hidden agendas stir up chaos behind the scenes, ensuring viewers are left on the edge of their seats. One of the most shocking developments of the week comes when Carla finally makes a painful decision about her relationship with Lisa. For weeks, viewers have watched cracks forming between the two as misunderstandings, mistrust, and emotional distance grew. Despite Lisa's repeated attempts to repair their bond, Carla reaches her limit and chooses to end the relationship altogether. Lisa is devastated. Her devastation isn't loud or dramatic. Rather, she completely withdraws, overwhelmed by a sense of confusion and loss. Friends try to support her, but nothing seems to help ease the emotional blow. Carla, too, is conflicted. Although she knows the breakup was necessary for her own mental well-being, she struggles with guilt and fears she may have caused irreparable damage to someone she once deeply cared for. The split also affects others on the street, as coworkers and friends find themselves caught in the awkwardness that follows. With emotions running high, both women must find a way to navigate life after the breakup, though for now, the future remains uncertain. While Carla's personal life collapses, Becky finds herself stepping into a position of strength. A threatening funeral wreath arrives mysteriously, sparking fear and speculation among residents. Becky, refusing to let intimidation dominate the street, takes charge of the investigation. Her determination, confidence, and sharp instincts shine as she begins talking to locals, piecing together clues, and zeroing in on possible suspects. In a week filled with emotional vulnerabilities, Becky's bravery stands out. She becomes the anchor others rely on, especially as chaos escalates around them. In many ways, this becomes a defining moment for Becky, showing not only her resilience but also her ability to protect the community when it matters most. The sense of danger intensifies when Costello is violently assaulted. Details surrounding the attack remain unclear at first, leaving the street buzzing with rumors. Was this a targeted warning? Was it linked to an ongoing investigation? Or was it simply an act of random street violence? The assault sends shockwaves through Weatherfield's tight-knit community. Residents worry that something much darker is happening just beneath the surface. The police attempt to calm fears, but Costello's condition raises more questions than answers. Becky's ongoing investigation into the funeral wreath may prove more important than anyone realized, and the possibility that both incidents are connected adds an ominous layer to the week's events. Perhaps the most intense storyline of the week revolves around Theo. His behavior, already borderline obsessive, takes a darker turn. He pressures Todd with an extreme fitness regime disguised as concern, controlling what he eats, how long he trains, and even who he speaks to. Todd begins to feel suffocated as Theo monitors his daily life with increasing aggression. The breaking point comes when Theo's jealousy over James escalates into hostility. A tense confrontation erupts, one that exposes the dangerous direction Theo's behavior is heading. Todd, shaken and frightened, must decide whether to stand up for himself or continue walking on eggshells. The conflict not only strains relationships but raises serious concerns about Theo's mental stability. Away from the relationship storms and violence, Debbie faces her own challenges. Work pressures pile up as deadlines approach, staff issues worsen, and financial strains intensify. Her health begins deteriorating under the constant stress. Although she tries to maintain her usual strong and capable exterior, cracks start to appear. Her friends worry she is pushing herself too hard, but Debbie refuses to step back. Her pride becomes both her motivation and her downfall, setting the stage for a potential collapse if she continues ignoring her physical and emotional limits. Carl remains one of the week's most quietly threatening presences. His subtle manipulation of those around him grows more strategic. He plays on vulnerabilities, plants seeds of doubt, and influences decisions from behind the scenes. Though not as explosive as other storylines, Carl's quiet scheming could become the catalyst for bigger trouble in the coming weeks. Asha's world takes a frightening turn when Summer suddenly collapses without warning. The incident leaves Asha terrified and desperate for answers. As doctors run tests and uncertainty looms, Asha questions whether she missed signs or ignored symptoms. The emotional weight becomes unbearable